hello, hello, hello. When you log in here, remember if you are a returning subscriber, you know that, we always say our name, where we logging in from. And actually today, I don't want you to say where you're logging in from. It has been 3 days that you have been doing the challenge. How has it been for you? How has it been for you? Please let me know while I inform other people on my social media platforms. Okay. Just bear with me while I do this. Okay, right. Okay, I see one person has logged in. Let me know who you are. Remember. And how are you finding the challenge so far? How are you finding the challenge so far? I don't like it. My flowers are not showing up like I want. Okay. All right. Okay, while you guys are typing, let me inform my people here as well. Hey Miguel, I am live. Where is that? Okay. Guys, we're not going to have it's like a church session. The pastor is waiting. You are waiting for the pastor to preach. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. You know what? I forgot. When I'm in this one, I cannot see who is. All right. So, all right, I can see Dr. Maditsi is present. Is pre. Okay. The 4 days challenge. Okay, I'm done, guys. Almost there. Exercising the asking muscle was there. I had a huge edge to explain. Girl, today we're going to discuss that. We are going to discuss this thing that you have to explain yourself. Now I am Tsakane. I am from this and this. Why? Why do we feel like that? And I think this is the reason why we also many people will accumulate a lot of degrees and all these things because they feel like if they come and argue and say, I'm earning 20,000 now, I think I am worth 50,000 because I have one, two, and the things of the world. They are just showing up the things of the world. Do you see how this thing is like? So we need to get out of that frequency. Okay, I'm done. So let me do the introduction. Guys, if you are logging in here, please, Tsakane has just shared her experience with the asking part. Please also share your experience. What was your highlight for the session, and also how did it go, especially the emotions that you felt, because today we're going to deal with emotions. How did you feel when you were asking the money yesterday, or even today when you continued asking? How did you feel about that? Okay, so you're logging in here for the first time, you're seeing this bubbly, beautiful woman, and you don't know who she is. My name is Malebo. I am also known as Coach Malebo, a holistic life coach and energy healer, and also an award-winning author. And these are my books. The Journey is my first, and okay, let me do it with sequence. The Journey, Confessions, and Trapped. And on the 6th, again, I'm going to say this over and over again. On the 6th of August, we are launching this book with powerful speakers. I don't know if Goksu is here. She's one of the speakers. My sister, Coach Ntabi, she's one of the speakers. And our MC, who is, he's doing lovely things on television. Acting, I think acting is one of the most difficult things that you can ever do. So we will be gathering there. DJ Morris will be playing the music. So I hope to see you on the 6th of August in about 2 weeks. And we will be launching this brand new book that I had. I launched it at the retreat in April. And some people have already read the book, and then we're going to officially launch it. We had an exclusive launch, and now we are officially launching it. Right. Today I'm excited. We're talking about money and emotions, and unfortunately, I can only deal with what I know. But if you don't tell me how you felt about money at the time when you were asking about it, I won't touch on your story. But today, there are many emotions that we have in relation with money, and those emotions create a belief that becomes our money belief, and that becomes our money story, which is our relationship with money. So on Monday, we spoke about beliefs around money. Do you have beliefs that money is going to finish and all these things that we have? But all that, it's centered around the feeling that you have in relation to money. Okay, so let me say my story. I know some of you know the story, and some people I see that I have new subscribers. They may be subscribing to this Money Magnet Challenge, and they don't know who I am and my story. Just in case you know the story, I'm sorry that you have to hear it over and over again. But my money story was centered around emotions of money is never there. So it was the emotion of fear that money is never there, and I will explain later why I say fear. So I grew up in a home where my father was the only one who was working, and he built a liquor restaurant. So now we have a tavern, and we also have a shop, a shop, okay? So we depended on him for money, okay? So every time when I wanted money, and even before the shop was built, every time when I wanted money, I would go and ask my father about money. And the stories that I heard from him was that I don't have money. Now, it creates one, a belief, two, an emotion centered around money. And when I started working, that was my operation. I did not have money. Like literally, if you ask me, like maybe the first, the second, and then the third, the money is all gone, because that is what I knew about money. So the fear around money that I had, the emotion about money that I had, was the fear that it is never there, right? Because I grew up with that emotion. I grew up being told that it's never there. So I was trying so hard that this money should not, leave my wallet, leave my bank account, leave. But that's how it did, until I decided to heal myself and heal my money story. And today, literally, today, guys, I get paid every day. Doesn't matter how much, but I get paid every day. There is a flow of money coming into me. Actually, today I forgot to do the affirmation. Why did I do that? Please remind me to do it at the end. So today I have a lot of money. Well, I don't know what is a lot according to you, but I do have money to afford myself, to afford my family, and afford the things that I want. And as I am going to also be doing this thingy, I'm going to be asking for more than enough. I want to have more than enough, 50 million, 50 billion, 100 billion. I just want to have the, because I know that I am worth it. But if you asked me when I was still 28 years of age, you asked me, or even not 28, because at least 28 I was trying to get my life all together, but 24 years, because I started working when I was 22, and so 24 years, 25 years, if you asked me that to ask for 10 billion, I would say no, it's not for me, because I had those type of emotions around money. Now a lot of people do have that, and like I explained, when you have the emotion of fear around money, what's going to happen to you is that you will always think, it will create a belief that money is never there. Now every time, it's a cycle, every month it's a cycle that you get money, and you have this fear for it. If I pay Coach Malibu for a coaching session, my money is going to finish. If I go to Coach Busi, my money is going to finish. If I go to do, my money is going to finish. But eventually your money finishes even when you don't pay for those things. How crazy is that? On Saturday when we went for the money revolution thing, so we were given an exercise to calculate how much money we have as employees. And if you could say, how many of you here are millionaires? Most of us will be looking like, no, I've never been a millionaire. I'm still working on becoming a millionaire and all that. Now, when we calculated how much money we have been receiving with the years, so I've been working for 11 years. Is it 11 years? 11 or however many years that I have been working. And I found out that in that 11 years, I had more than 2 million of money that has been coming to me. And I wonder how many of you have that 2 million, but in that 2 million, or there was a lady who was still standing when Zibu said, how many of you here have been earning 8 million? And she said the highest was 22 million. And still that person didn't know where the 22 million, for over the years, of course, where the 22 million went to. And how many of you really can attest to that? I have been working for 11 years. I've been earning the salary. And when I calculated with the months and all that, it means that I have an accumulated amount of 3 million, but still you do not have anything to show for it. That's bad, right? It's bad. Most of the time it's because of those emotions. So the first emotion I have already touched on it. Now there is this other emotion. It's a love-hate type of an emotion, right? And these people who are vibrating from this emotion with money, with regards to money, their method is that they buy love with money. In return, they get validation. Or yes, they buy something with money. In return, they get something, right? So you will see their methods of somebody coming to you and saying, hi, Tsakani, I need 1,000 rand. And you don't have 1,000, or you do have 1,000 rand, but that 1,000 rand really it's for you and for the rest of the month. Instead of you saying no to that person, you give them your last 1,000 rand, so that when you can just survive, surviving struggle, but that person can thrive. So the love and hate type of relationship or emotion that you have with money is that you love money. Hello, David. You love money, right? Because it buys you something that you don't have, right? Yet you hate yourself. Hello, Charmaine. Yet you hate yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have patterns where I've been helping a lot of people heal from this one, where they say, Coach, I can give people my money, even when I do not have, I will always give them my money. Batong, but what you lack there is love for yourself. You do have love for money, though money does not stay where there is no love. What it does for you is that it buys you in something, some emotion that you need from the other person. Right, is that you? And the other emotion is the emotion of and it's also centered around fear. Really, it's fear that when I have too much money, people will want to ask from me. Okay, so when you have that, obviously you will not want to have money. I've heard a lot of people saying that people who have money, they don't talk about it. Go on Google and Google Oprah's net income. If they don't talk about it, the people who have money, why are they writing about it? That umpagati, the whole, whether you are in Syria, whether you are in Uganda, whether you are in USA, you can see how much Oprah gets or how much is Oprah's net worth. You can go again to Google and ask how much is Motsipe's net worth. Of course, they don't come to this platform and say, hi, I have money. I have a 12 million or 12 million is my net income. They don't do that, but they write about it. It's a public knowledge that, and last time when I checked, I think Motsipe was like 4 billion, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Oprah? I'm maybe confusing them, right? So when you have this emotion about money, that when I have a lot of people will ask me, why can't we go and ask Oprah? Why are you not right now asking Oprah for money and getting it? You understand? So if you have that type of emotion, obviously you won't want to talk about it, that hey, I have money, or you will have that belief that I don't want to have money, too much money, because when I have too much money, a lot of people are going to ask from me. So yeah, when you do have money, right, when you have your own money, you can set boundaries. You don't have to operate from fear that if I have a lot of money, a lot of people will ask me for money and all that. You create boundaries. I mean, I had a friend of mine who was asking me for money not so long ago, and he's like, and listen, a lot of my friends knows that I do not do that lending, borrowing, and all that. Nope, my money is my money, and that's it. If I want to give you, cool. If I don't want, cool, right? But I'm not going to lend anyone money. So he asked me, you know what? I have a problem, blah 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 blah. Can you please lend me some cash, and I will pay you this? And I said it very clear. Hi, my friend. I do not lend people my money. No, I can only give you if I have. If I have food for myself, I will give you. My cousins will tell you, hey, this one you will never. They were listing Chikateng, So those are the emotions that we have about money. So let me read this. As for people always ask me for money, I don't have Nkosiam, how I wish I had some to spare. So they are saying that you should be having money. So you must pray and say, God, align me with the money that these people are seeing. I won't say I don't have money, but after the muscle money exercise, I believe I have it. Yes. Okay. So also there are betrayal, people who carry the energy or the emotion of betrayal when it comes to money, and all these negative emotions, they repel money, right? So you will not want to have money. So for an example, ladies, girls, if this is you, please visit my office. So you will have women, and I figured out that this thing, it's normal, it's just that women don't talk about it. Apparently, there are men who are scammers. Ne? They can see the beautiful Tsakani with the beautiful body and the height girl, the dark beauty and all that. I will definitely. They see you, right? This men, they are scammers. Okay? Then they see you that Malebo has got everything. And then they come and then they become house husbands. They become, you are I've heard even this famous YouTuber that they will give their boyfriends or their husbands the card so that it looks like it's them who are buying or whatever. No, 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 no. Now, when that person leave, you already have that emotion of betrayal within you, that, oh my goodness, I used to give him money and now he left and all that. Because you were buying something, like I started, you were buying something that you didn't have. So you were buying power for, let my husband or my boyfriend look like he has money. And then when he looks like he has money, people can respect me. No, you can't buy things. If he doesn't have money, he doesn't have money. My husband was asking me yesterday that, we have been dating and we are married for this long. You never gave me money. I said, God, the man should be given money. So I know, as husband and wife, even here at home, there are things that I pay for. There are things, and I will give my husband money when I feel like, I want to give him money. He's not obligated to giving me money. That is the reason why always when somebody comes for the couples healing session, I always say, guys, before you get yourself into relationships and marriages, just make sure that you financially you are okay. So that you don't become a burden to another person. So if I have to give my husband money, I don't know for what reason, but if I have to, I will be giving from abundance, and he will be receiving from his own abundance. You understand? Of course, the finances, yes, in the house and all that, but we do a lot of things that our salaries are the combined salary, but the businesses and all that. Amen, girl. So when you have that energy of the emotion of betrayal, please, David, don't be that guy who is doing that to ladies, all right? So if you are like that, and I made an example with women giving men money. It can be men giving women money, and then they feel like, oh, these women, they all they want is money from me. So what you will then portray yourself, as if like you don't have money. Eventually, that will be your vibration, that you don't have money. Okay, so there are many other emotions that many people have. I don't know if you have any other emotion that you felt when you did the exercise, or that you struggle with. Maybe I can help in explaining how you can release that emotion. Okay, so as I've already said, I will check the comments. Just keep on writing. But as I've already said, those negative emotions about money. So let me even get to this one. Now they're asking. Tsakani mentioned something that when I was doing the exercises, that's good. The money that you guys have, you are both bringing the money in the house, not another person giving and giving and giving and giving. I do that with my husband. Our salary, and then we have our business where we have pocket money and all these things, and the things that we aspire to be. And one day we will be in America, and I will be able to see the blind guy, his wife, and their life. I will be able to see David one day, because that's what I'm saving for, right? So Tsakani mentioned that when she was asking, she felt the urge to explain herself why she needed $10. That was the exercise for yesterday. So I said again that most of the time we think that we are worthy of something because of the things that we have accumulated on earth, of the things that really we interact with. But we are worthy of money even if we do not have those type of things. So if you felt the urge that, maybe let me explain myself. What type of emotion was that? Was it that fear, or maybe you can't get it? What type of emotion was that? And you can go and check out the part where I talked about fear, betrayal, and all of that, right? So how do you then get to have good or positive what is this, positive emotions in a relation with money. What you do is that you go back to the first time when you learned about money. You can do this through meditation. I always take people back at that age where they firstly learned about money, but you can do it on your own and say, but let me, go back to my childhood and remember what exactly have I been taught about money in my childhood. And most people would say, I grew up and it was struggle and all that. That struggle had taught you something. You wanted to have money. Imagine when, I go to my son's crash and I see this other lady would be coming to fetch the child, and there will be a lot of cars, with us fetching our children, but that lady will be walking. And sometimes I was like, this can be, and it's not like it's a bad thing, but to the child it might be, why are other people being fetched by fancy cars, and with me I'm just walking back home and all that. Do you understand? So our childhood has got an effect in what emotions we carry about money, and those emotions then create a belief about money. And the reason why you have or don't have money is because of those two, the emotions. When your father or your mother said, I don't have, or even when you saw that we don't have money, what type of emotions did you carry? Because they keep on, recycling until this age, and today this is who you are. So go back to your childhood and really ask yourself, what did you learn about money? I learned that money is not there. I learned this and this. I learned that I need, in South Africa we have this thing of, I learned that education is the key to success. What a lie. In order for us to be successful, we need to have education. Now, a lot of people went to school and did a degree and all of these things, and they figured out, this thing is not working for me and I don't have money. So what are the things that you have learned? And those things have created an emotion, and emotion created a belief, and today you are here. But you can choose otherwise today. You can choose that, no, I don't believe. You can choose, and please listen to me very carefully. I don't believe that in order for me to be successful, I need to be educated, right? I personally, right now, this is me talking. I personally want to do a PhD in psychology, because this is one of the things that I do. I love, right? But doing that, I'm not doing it because I want money. I am currently studying something, and of course, because I got interested in that type of a job while I'm in corporate now. I was like, no, man, I think this is what I like. I'm more into business. And I did IT back from school, but I also love IT. But yes, I have many loves of this thing. So if I do a PhD in psychology, it's not like I'm doing it so that I can get more money, right? I'm doing it because I love it. Okay, so if you have those type of beliefs, just choose otherwise. I do not believe that I need to be educated in order for me to have money. I believe that I can have money and I can be educated, and I don't need the two in order for me to prove the world otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? If you believe that money, which is one of the things, especially as we go to month end, guys, please get rid of your debts, because your accumulation of debts is what is taking your money. I mean, just yesterday I saw Absa sending me a message that I have been pre-selected. Now I've got a good credit score and all those things, because it's not like the last time, I think in November or end of October, that's when I paid up all my debts that time. So I think that thing takes about 5 years for it to expire or something like that. So they can see that this person has got a good credit score. So I always get calls of people offering me this and that, So yesterday I saw a message from Absa saying that they have given me, they have pre-selected me for a credit card worth 70,000. Yeah, man, 70,000, And imagine if I have a credit card of 70,000. That money, I will be swiping, paying petrol. It's nice, but it's not real money, right? So when you have this thing of money is finishing, you will also go and fetch more debts for yourself and end up, with that cycle. Month end, the salary comes in, it goes to debts, and then you use again that credit card. I remember myself, I was in that method where I had a lot of retail things, retail accounts where I would pay, and just after I paid, then I take, they give you more buying power. Then I take. I was paying a lot of money for those things. But today, I do not do that, and I know where my money goes. I know how to invest my salary so that I see that these millions that I have been working for over the years, I want to see them, right? I know where my money goes every month. And it's not about control, but to empower, yourself, especially when it comes to money, right? So when you close up your debts, and I did a video about that. I think even here I did one video about how you can close up your debts. When you do that, you will not have that fear that money is finishing, because you will have money in your bank account just sitting. Imagine if you are paying you are getting paid 30,000, and that 30,000 pays the car insurance. It pays your funeral policies. The other time I was talking about being overinsured. Please make sure that you don't pay more than 2,000. Actually even 2,000 is a lot, for policies. And then what do you pay? Of course, medical aid will be coming from work. So the net salary is 30,000. And then after that, you are like, I'm buying grocery and I'm paying electricity, and you are done. And then you know where your money goes. Then you can pay yourself to go and learn something that you love. You can also do personal development for free, right, with your money. Okay, so let me read comments here. I felt weird at first. Okay, no. Yes, I felt weird at first asking for money, coach. But did anyone get that 10 bucks? Did anyone get that 10 bucks? Let me see. Asking for money is hard for me. It feels like I am bothering people. Mari, when they bother you, girl, they don't even see that. When they come to you, they don't even see that they are bothering you. Trent has helped me identify where my money won't come from. Yes, darling. Thank you very much for reading the book. I don't believe it. We direct every dollar much better than we use, so it's not finishing by surprise. Exactly. And one of the things that I also shared is that when it's month end, guys, draw up your budget. Just know where your money is going. I draw up my budget and I'm like, okay, this month, okay, I've got after paying whatever the needs in the house, right? I have this amount of money. So what am I going to do with this money? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and the rest will just stay there. And then the other salary will find this one. Okay. Oh, Dr. Maditi said she got the 10 bucks. Is there anyone who got the 10 bucks yesterday, guys? Please continue asking for it until you become comfortable, because you are doing that muscle. I got the 10 rand. It felt so exciting. Yes. And also, bless that 10 bucks. Thank you for coming in my life. Remember that thing that I spoke about, and keep on asking for it. Keep on asking. People who do the lending and borrowing of money, they will come to you and they will be like, can you please give me? They don't even think that they are bothering you. But when I just go and ask, and you know that this money, that 10 bucks, you don't need it, right? It's not like it's a need for you, but you can have it and feel good about it. That thing that we are doing is for that money that we were doing it. When was it? Tuesday, when I said go and ask for money that you don't need, but you know that when you have it, you can live a life of ease. Oh, yes, people got 10 rand. Guys, do collect those 10 rand. Do collect those 10 rands, and we're going to do the affirmation. Do collect those 10 rands. Remember, on the Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, who's calling me? On Tuesday, I said I put the link of Bob's money affirmation. Listen to it. It's 2 hours. You can just, in the morning, what I do. That is why, guys, please don't call me in the morning. In the morning, I put those headsets. I listen to it for 2 hours. So my day really starts at 10. Okay. So don't call me before 10. So yeah, do that one and continue as well. The 33, I have this amount of money in my bank account, finishes tomorrow. Do it until tomorrow and keep on asking and see how you feel. Are you becoming lighter, that you no longer bothering people, right? And rewrite your emotions in relation to money. If you used to be fearful, ask, what did I learn about fear when I was young? Because most of the time it's because you were young. What did I feel about this? What did I experience, especially about money when I was this age? When it comes to love, there are people who are coming to take from you, and you are scared that, oh, is this man coming in my life to love me or to take from me, or is this woman coming into my life to love me or to take from me? And if you have that cycle of things that has been happening, ask yourself, what have you learned about money? Because that emotion is stuck in your energy imprint, and it makes you attract that which you do not want. When you heal yourself, you are able to attract people who will love you for who you are. All right. Okay, so are we ready for the affirmation? So the affirmation, I am so happy and grateful. And I want us today, when we do it, let's touch our heart. Let's feel happy and grateful for this wonderful moment that we have been having together. This is the last day of the session. I said it will be 5 days that other time, but I came back because tomorrow I will be busy. So continue doing the money thing. Even if you can just write, I am grateful for money, 10 things that you are grateful for money for, and then you keep on writing, I have this amount of money in my bank account. Okay. Cool. Let us begin. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That is so good. Yes, David. Yes. Guys, remember, for those of you who are running businesses, those of you who are looking for money, and if you are paying, remember to say thank you to money as it's going out to bless another person. Please stop this thing of fuel and taking videos that the fuel price is going up. We all know about that one. What you need to do is that while that person is the fuel, at the garage, they are busy putting fuel. You are paying, you are praying, you are giving thanks to this money that it gave you petrol, and also you are blessing it so that it can be a blessing to other people. And as you receive money, you are thanking it for coming into your life. As it goes out, you also thank it for, and also keep on doing this affirmation over and over again, and you will see that money will not come to you only through one a channel, which is your salary. It will come through the channels that you love, which for me it's coaching, writing. I do a lot of things. I help people publish books, and amazing things that I'm doing out there. And through this thing, guys, let me tell you, through doing this, I always tell you that when I do this type of things, when I'm teaching people, I get paid like huge amounts of money. Now I just strike a deal with this other, a top thingy, right? I just don't want to talk about it, but I just strike a deal with this other company, and I'm so excited about it. Actually, when I first sent them an email, they sent me something for it. No, I don't think you qualify for this thing. And I'm like, okay. And then I left them. Now, yesterday after the session, actually, I saw an email coming through, and I forgot to look at it. And I was like, that email, you have been approved. Yes. And I have been approved because as I give, I receive. So I have received my award, my reward, and obviously this thing is coming with its money. So go out there, give with love. Remember to love yourself, to love other people, and to love what you're doing. As you do that, you get your money right. I love you. Goodbye.